First things first, there's a new feature on YouTube. It's called Super Thanks. For those of you guys who really like what we're doing over here when it comes to new media, Dante's Boxing Nation, and you really enjoy the whole truth, you can go ahead and show that extra love by sending the Super Thanks. Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? Okay, so what you guys are looking at right here on the screen is the Canelo versus Bivol fight. The crowd, at least, this is the arena. Inside the arena, as you guys can see right here, there are a lot of empty seats, which brings us into the topic of discussion. Leonard Elerbe, the same man that told us that the Teofimo Lopez versus George Kambosos fight, it was not selling. The tickets were not selling when they were trying to host the fight in June. They even tried to discount the tickets by giving them away for less than 50%, and they still couldn't really sell any tickets. Days after Leonard Elerbe said this, that fight was postponed. Teofimo Lopez, he would shortly come out after that, do an interview. He said he doesn't think Triller wants to host this fight anymore. They were the ones that won the purse bid for the fight, and once they started to realize how hard it was going to be to sell and make their money back, that's when Triller decided they wanted no part of the Teofimo Lopez business, at least against Kambosos. So Leonard Elerbe definitely called it when he said that the tickets were not selling when it came to that fight. Now Leonard Elerbe is revealing what kind of pay-per-view numbers Canelo versus Bivol did. He said the numbers did a little bit over 300,000 pay-per-view buys. Now, if this was Gervonta Tank Davis or Errol Spence doing numbers like that, those numbers would be more expected. Those would be good numbers, actually. But when people are calling Canelo Alvarez the face of boxing, he's expected to do way better numbers than 300,000. You see, even though Bivol was the toughest challenge for Canelo Alvarez since the Gennady Golovkin fight, the truth is he was very unknown. So if the seats look like this at a Canelo Bivol fight, and the pay-per-view numbers are projected to be a little bit over 300,000, can you guys imagine what type of financial disaster Canelo versus Makabu would have been? Remember, this was the opponent that Canelo Alvarez originally wanted to fight. That was his hand-picked opponent, but DAZN, they rejected it because they knew that they would lose a lot of money putting Canelo Alvarez in there with a guy who's already been knocked out twice. And if people don't know Bivol, well, Makabu, he makes Bivol look like the biggest star in boxing. So that tells you how unknown he is. DAZN was hoping that Bivol, with him already being a DAZN fighter, he already has a little bit of a buzz, at least on the network. And because this is such a big challenge for Canelo Alvarez, they were hoping that that would translate into successful revenue. But according to Leonard Elerbe, it was not that successful when it comes to pay-per-view buys. Check out this interview. My man Milton, he covered the media workout and the press conference for me when it comes to the Tank Davis versus Romero fight. So I appreciate that. Go ahead and check out the interview, guys.
Hey, what's going on, Dante's Boxing Nation? This your boy Big Milton. I'm out here at the Mayweather Boxing Club. I'm over here doing the final press conference at home for Rolly Ramirez as he goes in to fight Tank Davis this weekend. So I came out here just to cover this final interview while in his hometown of Las Vegas. It's gonna be interesting. Y'all take it easy. Big Milk out.
We use Canelo as a prime example. Here it is, he's the #1 pound for pound guy, the biggest attraction in the sport, and just did fucking 300,000 buys. Forget what that clown's saying. They did. I know what the number was. You know what I mean? It's like,
what was that number again, Leonard?
Huh?
What was that number again?
A little over 300,000. A little over 300. The satellite and the cable combined itself, which traditionally has been the two biggest pieces of what you do, how you determine, was about 125,000. And trust and believe this, we already know how the loudmouth is. If they would fucking get 600,000 is a fucking tremendous number. If they'd have did 600,000, he'd have been screaming and yelling that last week.
You think Canelo can win a rematch with Bivol? Or
No, can't beat Bivol.
What if people keep down the
Can't beat him.
Why?
Can't beat him. Styles make fights, and no matter what he does, the guy's big and strong, and he's not just gonna stand there. He's just not gonna stand there. And all the tricks that Canelo do, it's like he has experience too, you know. And he took advantage of timing, and he has a very good jab. He's the bigger, stronger guy too. So everything that Canelo was trying to close the gap and do different things that we see he do against other fighters. And again, I've always thought he's a tremendous fighter, and I've always recently had him as the best, and he has been the best. No, it has been.
Floyd, we saw you bet on him, and he always said he had problems with the jab.
Yeah, because we know boxing. We know boxing, and it's like there's certain styles that will create problems with guys. That's what I'm telling you. Next Saturday night, this is going to be a tough fight for both guys because Rolly has an awkward style, and Tank is Tank. You know what I'm saying? And so when you bring that together, it's like this. In this shit right here, anything can happen. That's all I'm just saying. Is just like you never can count anybody out. The heavy favorite. How many times have we seen the heavy favorite lose? Yeah, how many times have we seen that? Joshua Reed. I mean, you can go down and look, because I'm telling you, it's like when you get in here, it's different. It's different, especially when I think what it's going to come down to is that who can take a shot. Not that somebody just going to be standing there, like, you know, but again, anytime you have two tremendous punchers who come together, somebody's going to get caught. This is not going to be a fight that both guys are running around the ring. That's not going to, I think for round one, you're going to see them come there and they're going to figure that shit out.
You might see Rolly counter punch. You never know.
You listen, listen, my man, listen, Sean. I'm telling you. As recently as 2014, I seen Floyd get hit with a shot from an awkward ass fighter. Okay? And the shit is coming awkward, not necessarily slow. It's just like, damn. You know what I mean? It's like you know, it's like Floyd's been the slickest guy out there, and it's like it's hard to kind of time that stuff. You know what I mean? And it's like, because it's coming from weird angles. And so, again,
You're used to slipping straight, sharp shots.
Sharp shots, and it's not the traditional stuff. It's not the traditional stuff. And it's like you think you have something figured out, and anything happens in boxing. Anything happens. You know, a guy gets tired, and then another guy picks it up, and it's like, again, it might be like you come into this fight, and the first guy who lands, the fight might be over. It might be over.
I'm just excited, dog.
Right, so how long did that take right there?
How much are you saying?
Like 2 hours.
That was it?
For this is the first section.
So this.
Oh, so it get better than that?
Oh yeah, I'm just starting him off. I gotta see him.
Well, you came to the right man, dog.
So
you came to the right
this
one.
brother here walked in, looking to get his stuff done. He just got his first session. What do you think?
It definitely looked good. It's perfect to me. You know what I mean?
Perfect to me too.
Fellas, I've got some great news for you. If you've lost your hair or have a receding hairline, the time has come when you can finally get your hairline back through a process called scalp micropigmentation. So here's how it works. It's a hair tattoo that replicates the look of your hair follicles when you have fully shaved it down. So to get this hookup, make sure you follow and contact my man Scalp Carolinas on Instagram. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, then this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called Elerbe Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to elodekey.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.